specialty about this mic. It only picks up here. It can hear you, it can pick up, but it'll be very faint. So normally if you put a sponge, normally we have like this sort of a sponge. Yes. That's what we keep our mics on. Then it will not leak.
Okay.
It will come back suddenly. Okay, I'm very sorry. Good afternoon and welcome. You're watching the Elite Cricket League powered by CricClubs OTT platform partner Triller TV. We're into the second match of the day. It is the fourth place playoff. The Hyderabad Lions taking on the TV Riders. TV Riders played match number 1. They ended up on the losing side, and Hyderabad Lions in match number 2 yesterday. Also did not get over that finish line to get that win. So these two teams are facing off. The winner of this contest, of this encounter, will finish in 4th position in the Elite Cricket League Season 1 2025. We've seen a good contest in match number 1 today. A semi-final. The Khaki Bullets, a comprehensive victory in that game, and they advance to that grand final, which is the night game today. That will be against the Sydney Warriors. The Hyderabad Lions, their lineup on your screens. Good mix. Good talent, good potential. Upendra Reddy was brilliant with the ball. SP Reddy, a good leader of this Hyderabad Lions as well. They've won the toss. They've elected to bat first. And the TV Riders lineup for you as well. Plenty of rising stars. Very popular in these parts. That's why they're drawing the crowd in as well. Numbers increasing at this stadium as this Friday, a fantastic Friday, is progressing from morning to afternoon and then to evening. We're sure to see more numbers turn up at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Uppal in Hyderabad. We're all in readiness as the umpire calls play. Kalki Raja with the ball. Sunil will start on strike, and Azhar at the non-strikers end for the Hyderabad Lions. First ball. Swing and a miss outside off stump. Good start for the TV Riders. This is Shabani Bhaskar, and with me, Mudassar. Good afternoon.
A very good afternoon, Shabani, and good afternoon to all of our viewers playing with the pride, both sides, Hyderabad Lions and TV Riders. So Kalki, the bowler to Sunil, angling into Sunil, and there is some movement in the air. So we now know it will be Khaki Bullets. They'll be taking on CWT, Sydney Warriors. So both the sides making to the finals of Elite Cricket League, and these two teams playing for the pride.
Familiar format for both these sides. 16 overs in either innings is what they're going to get to make maximum number of runs. Let's see if they can pick up any wickets. Hyderabad Lions. And that second game we're up against. We're up against the Khaki Bullets. They were chasing 175 in that game. So they've decided on this occasion, after winning the toss, to bat first. Let's see if that'll bring about a change in fortune as well. First runs off the bat on the board.
Very watchful Sunil. First runs from the blade of Sunil for Hyderabad the Lions. The change in the weather as we are approaching the evening. Slight breather for all these players and spectators. In the slot, wild swing, not a proper connection, just manages to clear the 30-yard circle of the marker, but not in a convincing way.
It's just that big swing taking it over the fielder, but no good connection whatsoever, just hitting the outside half of the bat. Flies over extra cover, was interested. Very interesting at extra cover, that fielder is taking very big strides in with the bowler. Every fielder has their own style.
A full toss and played straight over the bowler. Missed by inches there. It was almost there in the hands of Kalki. He tried his best, but lucky escape for the batter.
I think he expected the ball to go further away, further behind him than he expected. And then realized, oh, if I just time my jump, I could actually catch this ball. He's quite tall, Kalki Raja. Long on, comes into the circle, long off, drops back.
Using the feet, beautifully played and equally well fielded. It was traveling like a bullet. A single to end the over number 1 is 5 for no loss.
Change of bat for Azhar. Something just not feeling very right with the old one. He will start on strike for this second over. The bowler always has the option of bowling with the cap or sunglasses on, unless it disturbs the batter. Venkat will open the bowling from the far end. Just figuring out the field. They didn't have a mid-off and a mid-on. Just coming around the two fielders. Long off and a sweeper cover to start for Venkat.
A good start. Bit fuller, nowhere near the ball. Wild swing. Modern day cricket is all about having an upper hand for the batters. Batter wearing a helmet, glares, no disturbance for the bowlers. But wherein if the bowler wears even a wristband, straight away there's some problem for the batters.
Whipped away on the leg side, but straight to that man at mid-wicket. Yeah, unfortunately, the bowler cannot say, "Hey batter, I want to see all my stumps, please. No full cover, no full cover," as you could say in gully cricket.
Key members. The second from the right is Mr. Raghav. Next to him is Junior Ganesh, I'll call him. CricClubs CEO Ganesh, younger son, Dhruvansh. And in the meantime, a boundary. Not in a convincing way, but he will take those 4 runs.
First boundary of the innings for the Hyderabad Lions. Fortune favors the brave. You go after the bowling. You go with the strong shot. You might get some fortune going your way, just as he did on this occasion.
Using the feet, flick of the wrist, but straight towards the fielder. Boundaries are hard to come, but the good thing is they are rotating the strike, taking singles, not afraid to take those quick singles, respond to the call. Was Sunil. Sedate start. Some dignitaries coming in, young ones. They know they are on the camera. Happy faces says it all.
Yeah, Elite Cricket League powered by CricClubs. This is your CricClubs team. So important to bring this game, to bring this league into your living rooms, into your devices. The core team is so important.
A great job done by the production unit as well as by Chamala Foundation, the association with CricClubs. Also a lot of support coming from Telangana government. A noble cause, that's why we have seen people coming in numbers to support this event, though it's a working day here in Hyderabad. Kids getting an off day. We can see school kids coming in. Slightly towards the leg side, a tickle by the batter and couple of more runs.
A good leg flick. Plays it with soft hands, so it beats that short fine fielder. They pick up a couple. It's great to see your stars in action. Evening game yesterday. Cine Warriors, Kadarannas, politicians versus superstars here from Tollywood. You could see them all in action. You have your film stars, you have your politicians. And then it's the game of cricket. So what better entertainment than that?
And good to see, taking out time from their busy schedule, coming here, enjoying this game of cricket, playing together. But when the family, when your wife asks for a vacation, you say, no, we are busy with our work. But when it comes to cricket, you get some time. You can take out some time to play this beautiful game of cricket, giving their best. All the players in this league so far, 2 done, 14 for none.
That year playing for CSK, he brought out the mongoose bat.
Yes.
And then it's like, he was hitting the same only. Whether regular bat or mongoose bat, everything is flying for 6.
Now they banned it, right?
Yeah, they have brought in specifications that the handle needs to be at least 40% of the bat. Maximum 40%. So the blade has to be at least 60% of the length of the bat. It cannot be handle longer, blade smaller. It has to be minimum 60-40. It can be 80-20, 90-10 also. Because I was looking at getting a mongoose for myself.
But does it really help as a batter, especially the practice?
Yeah, because of the weight, a difference in weight. So then it's like a, do you play golf? Or you know about golf?
Yes.
So you know how the longer clubs, they are heavier at the bottom.
Yes.
So then you can swing. So it'll come like that. That's why.
But how will it help in the game to go with the regular bat?
No, this is to play in the game also. Yeah. Over number 3. Kalki Raja, a hint of movement away from the right-hander, but gets into a good position to Sunil to get that single.
searching for the first wicket. Using the field, and I was talking about the wicket, and cleans him up. Wicket to wicket, keeping it simple, trying out too many things. The pressure was building up to find that boundary. Other departs.
Finds his target, Kalki Raja. Nice and full on the stumps. Deceives the big hitting Azhar. He has to walk back. It's 15 for 1, the Hyderabad Lions. They're looking to take the attack to the bowler. And playing all over that one, playing a little early and just sliding under his bat. Find the breakthrough here to the TV writers. And at number 3 for the Hyderabad Lions, Revant. I've lost a fairly early wicket just into the third over here. Important to get through this power play. Not more than a wicket lost. Even if they get 5 runs or so less than what they've targeted in the power play. Wickets in hand makes a humongous difference going through the innings and going towards the back end. Wickets in hand is like gold dust. Big swing, first up from Revant. Looking for a cheeky run out was the keeper. Ricochets off the stumps and they steal a single to the Lions.
That swing from Kalki not helping the cause of the batters. Slight wind blowing across the ground. The shine on is always an advantage for the fast bowlers. Having a firm grip, a good lock crisp position. Look at that, bowling on the seam, keeping it simple and away from the batter.
It's been a good start from Kalki Raja. Getting that movement away from the right-hander. And he has enough fielders on the offside as well. 6-3. 6 on the off. Oh, full toss, nicely driven. Bisects the 2 fielders at extra cover in mid-off and finds a boundary. Exceptional shot from Sunil.
A juicy full toss. And look at that effort coming from the fielder. A valiant effort. Finds that narrowest gap towards that offside. A much needed boundary. A sedate start for Hyderabad Lions. Sunil moves to 8. Lions moves to 21. This is what tends to happen. Once you go for a boundary, all of a sudden you just want to change your line and length. And in the process, easy run given away by Kalki in the shape of extra. But full marks should be given to the wicket keeper. A good job. Clean collection. Onto the pad straight towards the fielder. So some runs in this over of Kalki. Revant yet to open his account. Sunil moves to 9. Lions moves to 23 with that single. That's the end of over number 3. Driven nicely. No stopping. No chance for the fielder to long off the mark in style. Revant.
Fantastic. Retained strike for the start of this over, and continuing is Sunil. Excellent. He's so good in that region. We've already seen 2 boundaries from him. Just leans into that ball. Leans into the shot. Races away to the boundary.
Good footwork. Getting those feet quickly moving. Thick outside edge. Goes over that fielder short third. But there is a protection in the deep. So just a single. After getting a boundary. Trying out too many things, Sunil. Trying to go big, trying to go aerial. Going at a run rate of just 8.40. Not a good start. Looking at the surface where we have seen high scoring games. With Revant on strike, there's a change in the field. The long off comes in that 30-yard circle. Long on, in fact, mid on pushed back on long on. Very watchful, nicely bowled. A single to get off the mark.
They started at about 8.5 runs and over here. The Hyderabad Lions need to keep that going. If they're able to maintain wickets in hand, explode towards the back end last 5 overs or so. That'll be the key to getting a big score, a competitive total. Well bowled high, is what I'd say. But good to see them picking up those singles, keeping the scoreboard ticking.
We need to make sure to keep on rotating, take those singles, and they are doing an excellent job. Not playing too many dot deliveries. Outside the off jump, not a proper connection, but he has that advantage. It's a power play, just a couple of fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And Revant coming back for the second run. An ordinary throw coming from the fielder.
It didn't get a great connection, but went up and over the top. Because of the trajectory of the ball, the ball didn't travel all that much, even after pitching, after bouncing in that outfield, which is a lightning fast outfield, but the trajectory is important. If you hit it nice and flat, the ball's going to run away. If you hit it high in the air, and then the ball will just stick in the outfield, as you see in golf as well. Just a bit of repair work on the bat, and we're ready to go again.
Wanted to cut. Beaten by that extra pace. It's a good comeback after going for a boundary on the very first ball. 4 overs done, 32 for the loss of 1.
Over number 5. Always a crucial over in the shorter format. Chance taken. That ball was traveling at pace. The fielder was in the exact position to intercept that ball. Deep enough. Excellent. Wicket number 2 goes down.
What a change. Straight away, getting a wicket. It was in his radar, but the slight late movement, playing away from the body, and he finds the fielder at covers. He makes no mistake. The big man departs, managing 15. Hyderabad Lions losing the second wicket inside the power play, 32 on board.
Shankar in at number 4 for the Hyderabad Lions. Angel comes into the attack. First ball wicket. Caught at extra cover. Tight in the field, the TV riders. Good behind the stumps, good in the field. You can see the effort. That's translating into wickets. They've gotten 2 quite early in the game. Just into the 5th over here. The Opal Stadium in Hyderabad. Almost another one. This time wider and goes through. The deep fielder as well picks up a boundary. Wicket in 4 to start this over.
Started with a wicket. The very next ball was in the similar area, but this time Shankar is a new batter. Though he played away from the body, he made sure to play it away from Pawan, resulting in 4 runs off the mark in style Shankar. But they need plenty of those boundaries. A very slow start. Couple of wickets down. Another one in the slot. Half stopped by the bowler himself. Back-to-back matches, Shivani. Both the teams, they have lost their first game. Now playing for that 4th and 5th position in this tournament. 6 teams participating, playing for the pride. How easy or difficult is for players to come out and perform when they know they're not going to make it into the finals.
Up and over. The offside. Couple bounces into the fence. Revant turning it on here, turning on the heat. Opal Stadium in Hyderabad. And nice and full. Allows him to free his arms. It's an inside-out shot from Revant. It's a good result for the Lions. Just coming back to your question, Mudassar. It can be a challenge. Sometimes when you have a bilateral series, 3-match series, you've lost the first 2 games, then you know it's pretty much an inconsequential match. You have no chance of winning the series. It's a similar situation, but you're still playing for position. You're still playing for pride. And as a cricketer, as a sports person, you always put your best foot forward. That's what you've been taught. We've been taught since we were kids. So always put in your 100%, 150% effort. Doesn't matter whether you win or lose. But you come off the field with satisfaction that you've given your best. And even if you've gotten out for a duck, if you've tried to play your role with the right mindset and the attitude, that's what's most important. Performance comes after. But it's all about the attitude and the passion. and the fighting spirit. And that's on display. Direct hit from the mid-on fielder. He taken a start. Let's take a closer look at this. He had good bounce, good pick up and throw, and a direct hit. The bowler was convinced, the umpire unmoved. Madasar, your take.
A close call, but was not in the best position there. Touch and go. You see there, he was not in a good position to give that decision, and it goes in favor of the batter, I believe. We don't have review system in this tournament. It was firmly struck. Good pick up, one bounce and quick release. Oh. Getting the benefit of doubt. Raven survives. His stay will continue out there in the middle.
You do have the big screen, so they can see the replays and reviews, but unfortunately there is no, as you mentioned, no review system for this game. It's mostly only for the benefit of the viewers, and not so much a luxury for the umpires. It was mighty close, and the benefit of the doubt did go to the batter, as is the usual case in the game of cricket.
So many advantages for batters. We were just discussing about the cricketing gear. Now here, getting that benefit of doubt. Touch and go. Rightly said. We are sitting in the comm box and we have that option of watching it again and again on our big screen. But it's a tough job as an on-field umpire when you don't have that review system.
There was a lot going on. It happened very quickly. The ball was struck firmly to that mid-on fielder. And threw it in. And by the time the umpire was moving into position, the ball also ricocheted towards him. So does he look at the ball, get his leg out of the way, which is also what he needs to do. So too much going on there. Caught him into the attack.
In the air, but also played in the gap. So much of technology coming into the game, the modern day cricket. Not only demands a lot from the players, but also from the on-field umpires. But at the same time, good to see good spirit shown by the players. They saw that on big screen, but when the umpire said not out, straight away they went away and they said, okay, we'll carry with the game. Some great sportsman spirit shown by the team in yellow. Shankar on 5, Revant on 9. Plenty of hard work needs to be done by these two. Oh, what a hit. He goes big. He goes towards that corner. A maximum, a much needed maximum from the blade of Shankar.
When he hits it, the ball stays hit, goes the distance, unleashes. There have been a couple of bat changes already in this innings for the Lions, multiple batters. It picks it up from outside off stump and swings it away over cow corner. So much power in that shot. Caught him coming around the stumps.
Trying to repeat the shot in the air. Oh, and he drops. He took his own time. It was miles up in the air. It took a lot of time to come down. There was an opportunity which went down begging.
Difficult with the reverse cup when the ball has gone straight up in the air, because that means you need to bend backwards to get a good view and to cushion that ball. Easier to go with the conventional catching style that allows your elbows to cushion the blow as gravity pulls that ball down hard.
Trying their best, trying to raise the tempo of the runs, both the batters. The message is clear from the dugout that you need to get those quick runs. One more delivery left in this over, 9 so far. A fruitful over for Hyderabad Lions. Change of pace, bowling those cutters. He's furious at himself, Shankar. Not a proper connection, but he survives. So Karam going for 10 runs in his first over, 52 for the loss of 2. 6 overs gone. Six overs gone, 52 for the loss of 2. Small little partnership flourishing between Shankar and Revant, adding crucial runs for Lions. With offered nicely managed, very strong towards the offside. Shankar running hard, coming back for the second run. A late response from Revant, but a couple of runs will be added to the total. A much needed break for Shibani, and in comes my co-commentator for the next set of overs is Mayur, joining me in the comm box. Very good afternoon, Mayur.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Mudassar. Yes, 54 for 2 in this third and fourth place match. Hyderabad Lions, the 6 overs. Oh, thumbs! And says, welcome to the commentary box, Mayur. Oh, what a good shot. This is straight down the ground. A little bit of width. The room that he has already created as he saw the ball coming. And there might be a little bit of a laziness in a comm box because it's very dead of the afternoon, isn't it? Slowly getting into the evening time. But we all can be excused. We're human beings, isn't it? From 16 to 20 overs. It has been extended to the third and the fourth place. We still have the grand finale, Mudassar. So let's just get our energy right on stack. But with that boundary, the score goes to 58 for 2. And you said 140 or 120, 130 you said, right, Mudassar?
Oh, look at that sprint. Certainly saving runs for his side. What a sprint by Karam. Well, the previous over, stationed fine leg. And running hard between the wickets, Shankar and Revant. Every run matters in this game for both the sides. And after the sedate start, still I expect 120, 130. It's a 16 over game, not a 20 over. So if they can add another 72, 130, will be a fighting total on the surface. But what a comeback. Change in line and length, pulling his length back. This is 7th over, Mayur. Still there is a movement for gentle medium pacers. Taking time from their busy schedule. All the fans coming to Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. Not a convincing shot, but excellent work by the fielder, putting his body behind the ball, certainly saving runs.
Yes, runs is what is more required here. A small partnership this is with Revant L, the batsman who has joined Shankar. 11 balls he has faced at a current run rate of little less than 9 runs per over. Seam out delivery. Again going for the same shot, almost going for the full Monty on the offside. No connection. Good over. This is hat-trick of dots to finish up Anil R's second over. 1 for 19 in his spell with 2 more overs remaining for him. 7 overs bowled. Hyderabad Lions 61 for 2. They won the toss, remember, and elected to bat first. And the captain yesterday is opened the bowling, so it will be good to see what Hyderabad Lions ploy will be. Again, remember, that's what Munasar said, 16 overs contest this is. As we look at the worm chart, where has the worm gone? Into the soil. It didn't suit up too well. But you can see the graphs, the Manhattans are almost like building blocks. They're good building blocks. Over number 2, over number 5, 6, 7, all going in good tandem. And this is what they needed, but they will be looking to make that skyscraper go beyond that 12 mark and keep it going. But not for TV riders. Where can they ride on? Can they ride on the Lions, or will the Lions keep on roaring? And it's Hyderabad Lions yesterday played such a nice close match. Both the teams unfortunately didn't make the cut to the grand finale. But it will be some contests as we go to the grand finale today. And talking about the finals, here it was almost like a killer blow. But just a bounce across towards the field at long off. The score is 61 for 2. But what a match that will be. Khaki Bullets will be playing versus the Cine Stars, the Cine Warriors today, the Tollywood Cricket Association. Where will that glistening trophy move? In which cupboard it will be? That will be decided after this match. But at the moment it's about the bronze medal match. The gold and the silver will be played after this. This is going to be some riveting contest. You're watching the Cricket League live from the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad, the home of Sunrisers Hyderabad. Everything that you talk about, you go to the hallway, you enter the steps, it's all about orange. The Orange Army, it's all about, it's talked, it's a place where people breathe day in and day out with cricket. Healthy age, right between gully and point fielder, and it goes towards a backward deep point for 4. Not where he was intending for that ball to fly, but Revant wouldn't complain, way away from the body. And that boundary will probably just give that tiny bit of confidence that Hyderabad Lions really need.
Getting runs. An Indian playback singer, Revant, recorded more than 200 songs. Goes toward the leg side and he finds the fielder. What a catch. It was dipping right in front of the fielder at cow corner. All eyes wide open. An excellent catch. They know the importance of this wicket. The big man departs.
There is something about the word playback. Yesterday Shivani said playback. There was nudge, softly played towards third man for 4. Now you say playback, Muna sir. There is a wicket. Yes. I should start singing. The mode at commentary box is Mayur, please spare us the horror. But Hyderabad Lions, spare your forehead, Munasir. That's the fate you carried. We both carried in the dressing room. And but it smiles, jokes of cricket on display. As Hyderabad Lions have lost the third wicket, 70 for 3. And it's Revant who's gone. It's Ritesh who has struck in his very first over. The yellow and the black army are TV riders.
Indian playback singer.
slowly get for third man.
रिहास का टाइम हुआ.
$70 for 3. There's little bit of a slowness as the batters are walking in. I don't know what kind of a confusion is there. On the screen it looks like pink, but actually they are wearing the orange. It's because of the color coding probably. But very good broadcasting this is. Hats off to everyone. You're watching the Elite Cricket League live and exclusive on the global broadcast Thriller TV and powered by CricClubs. That's where you can download the CricClubs app for all the live scoring and live streaming updates, and also you can watch live on www.eclt20.com. The Elite Cricket League. Ritesh on the pads down the leg side. Wicketkeeper almost getting a motion towards the ball, but again there's a short square leg fielder who runs in like a cheetah and just will grab the ball and just put it towards the wicketkeeper. 1 run added to the total. It's a ball remaining, but it's a very mixed emotions over. 2 dots, beg your pardon, 2 singles, 2 boundaries and a wicket, and very good running catch that was at deep mid-wicket region. But Samshuddin is the new batsman who has joined Shankar. Last ball of the 8th over, which will be halfway through because it's a 16 overs contest. 71 for 3 for the Hyderabad Lions after electing to bat in this 3rd and the 4th place position versus the TV Riders. 71 for 3 after 8 overs. Seam up delivery going for the full straight shot. A huge appeal. And umpire probably have forgotten that it's a wide. That's what the distraction is all about. And she was at a com box. And it's Shashi Nanda who has come up with the ball. He's played very well yesterday with the bat at a slog end. Again, it's the same delivery. This time he gets a good portion of the blade. Weight has gone. Should have been a catch, but it was not a good one. Because of the camera angle, couldn't figure out much. But again, there you go, full wide. Was going for the full throttle onto that. And couldn't figure out much. But a drop catch anyways.
Fielding has been a big concern for TV riders. Shamshuddin and Shankar in the middle, and the bulk of the runs coming from the blade of Shankar. As of now, a lone warrior for Hyderabad Lions. A good piece of bowling, the changes especially made by the captain of TV riders. Very impressive. There was that initial shuffle. Keeping that in mind, he bowled it away from the batter, but the smile says it all. The umpire calls it as a wide. Keeping things in control, the bowling unit of TV riders. In the slot, he goes big, he goes straight. And couple of bounces, 4 runs.
And what a shot that was. And the way you explained this shot, it reminded me of Harsha Bhogle explaining the shot of Virat Kohli versus Pakistan. He goes straight, he goes long, he goes into the stands, is Virat Kohli. And that's what is Shamshuddin here. Mudassir is stunned. He's shocked with a shot right between both the fielders. And this time the fielder settles. He takes the catch. Jersey number 08 is Abhishek with the catch. But another wicket bites the dust. Hyderabad Lions loses 2 wickets in a space of quick time. And it's Nanda who has the last laugh. 78 for 4.
They're executing the plans well here. Sticking to basics, not trying out too many things. Keeping it simple, bowling wicket to wicket channel. And that led to the fall of Shamshuddin. The pressure was mounting on Shamshuddin to find those quick runs. And in the process, Nanda strikes for the first time, 78 for the loss of 4. KP, the new batter. Leaning on the front foot, off the mark. So 9 overs done, 79 for the loss of 4.
$79 for 4 for Hyderabad Lions, and Yashwant with the ball. He'll be starting his first over, and a sleep in a place. Leg spinner gives little bit of a flight, some fruit skills from the field at mid-off, but it will be a run. 80 for 4. There's 7 overs remaining from here on, being a 16-over contest. But again, it's all about Shankar, and they know with less than triple figure mark on the board, and if they get Shankar, it'll be half of the side gone, and then it'll be some good pressure they can apply on Hyderabad Lions, the TV Riders. They played the first match yesterday, and they played versus the Corporate Missiles. Couldn't win it, but here you win or lose when there is a shot to be played in the offering. You give it, and you'll really never be asking for their forgiveness. It's a straight down the ground 4.
A positive approach. There was an opportunity and rightly punished by Shankar, taking full advantage. A flighted delivery, it was in the slot. The wickets going down from the other end. He's making sure to get those quick runs for his side. 30 of just 13, wherein the other batters struggled. Clearly shows the quality of this batter. Good comeback. He forced Shankar to adjust and go on the back foot, resulting in just a single. Going has been tough for Hyderabad Lions. But with that maximum, the run rate just going up to 9.16. Oh, poor effort. He just cannot do that. You did all the hard work, keeping things tight, got 4 wickets now. Easy 4 runs given away.
Yes, very easy. A flick of a wrist, and I'm sure he just hoped that 2 runs came in. And look at there. Didn't put his body right in time. He's a little lazy also. Thought he can do the business with his legs, but then there was a support coming behind. He also couldn't do much. A slip still being employed. It's almost like a second slip, wanting to slog that shot towards the same direction. Don't tell me it's another boundary, no. Well cut off towards the deep mid-wicket region for a single. Then again, 1, 6, 1, 4, 1. This might be another boundary or a 6 coming in here. But 8 runs away now from the triple figure mark. 120, 130 was something that we predicted here. You never know. They might just cross over 130. Never know. Flighted delivery taken on the full towards long on. 2 bounces and 4. The fielder, I think, again, not doing much with his leg work. He could have been a little more quicker, but he didn't try at all. So 4 runs. So 1, 6, 1, 4, 1, 4. That's how this over has gone. So 16 runs, in fact 17 runs from Yashan's first over. 10 overs ball, 6 overs remaining in this third and fourth place position. Hyderabad Lions winning the toss, batting first, are 96 for 4. Six for 4 in 10 overs, trying to get a change. But off the field, at the commentary box, we have a change. Mudassar has been replaced by a good smiling Shivani Bhaskar. Welcome, Shivani, again.
Thank you so much, Mayur. Yeah, 10 overs into this innings, 96 for 4, going along at 9.6. Can they keep this momentum going? Down the ground. Let's start the over with the single. Now, the TV riders, they've bowled well, they've created opportunities. They haven't been able to hold on to all their catches, unfortunately. It has difficult conditions, playing back-to-back games is a big challenge. Even as a professional cricketer, it is a big challenge. But as people who are engaged in other professions, who aren't doing this as a full-time career, kudos. Looking for the big shot. One bounce into that deep mid-wicket fielder. Maybe that's a great example of the fielding standards. He had to make a lot of ground. He had good bounce, but the commitment is there. It was fantastic to see.
Yes, that's a very good point, Shivani. The commitment, and especially, as you have seriously rightly pointed out, they're not regular cricketers with the bat. They have their own business to look after. The policeman, TV, politician. And here the business end is about trying to catch the 3 of the fielders running in from all direction. But it falls really short of Abhishek, who took a very good catch at long on some time before. And coming back to what you have said, of course, that commitment and the athleticism that you create yourself, the opportunities to play for such a lovely cause. I think Khaki Bullets is the only team who looks seriously very, very more like athletes who are meaning business. They are rightfully there in the team, but no disrespect for others also. They have been seriously have made themselves so good being part of this venture. As another single comes in to complete the 100 on the board for the Hyderabad Lions.
It's come in good time as well. Just in the 11th over and already the 100 runs up. Well, the skill is there, whether with the ball or with the bat. Oh, created an opportunity, Nanda. It was a tough chance, very tough. That was smashed back by Praveen, who's in good touch. We've seen him hit some big ones, some lusty blows yesterday. And looking to do the same here today. Tidy over. Comes to an end, 100 for 4. An even 100 runs on the board. Good to see the smiles in that Hyderabad Lions camp. They've showed up in good numbers. Plenty of support as well in the crowd. But also the commitment that's happening over during the week, Thursday and Friday, to take time off. Yes, it is for a noble cause, but still that commitment. Absolutely brilliant. Nicely tossed up. It's gone up in the air. And he takes a very, very good catch. Off his own bowling. Judges it well. It puts the ball in his pocket. He'd like to. Brilliant.
Yes, and it gets a so good liking, isn't it? As the half of the side is now being dismissed for Hyderabad Lions, gets so good control of the ball as he sees it right till the end. And that's what you were saying when you were at Mudassar. Try and put a good cushion to yourself. And because he again had to pedal himself back towards that ball, and that's exactly how a very good cricketers also per se to be bowlers take the catch, and this is a very, very good example being presented by Yashwant. 100 for 5 now for the Hyderabad Lions as another batsman walks in. It's Vamsi C who's walking in to join Praveen K. Praveen himself on 9 and a non-striker, and I'm sure the TV riders will be very happy. It's a 16 overs contest, 5 overs more from here on. 120, 125, 130 is what the prediction was hovering around, and probably if there's some good shots, some lusty blows, if can come from here on, then they can definitely hope that it goes little over 130, or else TV riders will be very happy going back to the dugout, thinking that the chase is something they can do. So it's again, it all depends on how the openers perform.
Nicely tossed up again. He does have protection in the deep over there. Good field placement. That's something about a leg spinner. Just beautiful to watch. Always feels like something's going to happen. Whether the ball is flying for 6 or ends up being a wicket, but that's what they're playing for. Glittering trophies. This is the Elite Cricket League, powered by CricClubs, the OTT platform partner Triller TV. It's been a brilliant tournament so far. In 3 matches yesterday, we're into the second game today. Big appeal and given. No hesitation from the umpire. Good set of hands behind the stumps as well to take a smart catch. Yashwant gets 2 in this over. The charm of a leg spinner coming to the fore, and he gets another one.
Not the best of the deliveries to get a wicket, but look at that. What a wicket keeper does the best, and there you go. Yes, the salutation to complete a remarkable celebration there. Wicket 1-1, the Nana, the wicket. It's just on the front foot. He was trying to play very much through the covers, gets a thick bottom edge, and very good wicket keeping there. The gloves and the ball getting very nicely cummed up there. He was sitting right at the top in there, just at the N. Shivlal Yadav Pavilion. That's where all the music, the hustle bustle happens. That's where both the dressing rooms are. That's where the dancing podiums are also. But not dancing to where the ball is. It's more about the dance from the bowlers at the moment. And some very interesting here. The one, I feel both the batters, or just one, I think the one who was coming out will now be replaced by someone else. So, but anyways, the picture is 102 for 6. And if the wicket just keeps on falling here for the Hyderabad Lions, they might not even get to 120. So that will be a little troublesome for the bowlers to defend, because TV Riders, if you see what they have done versus Corporate Missiles, they started off really well. The first wicket, which fell at 52 for no loss, that was versus the Corporate Missiles, which was yesterday at the very first match we had this venue. But again, different day, different conditions. You're playing for not for a spot. You were trying to be there at the top 3.
Confidence of a leg spinner after he's picked up a wicket or two. As always, sky high, tossing it up nicely outside off stump. Nice cocking of the wrist from Yashwant. The final ball of the over. Tossed up again, just punched down the ground for a single. He will retain strike for the next over. It's 103 for 6. Keeper's name is also Vamsi. No, I'm just looking at the scorecard on the cricket.
Over the time when I was eating, someone was listening to your commentary saying, she's such a good accent. And I said, please tell her from us. Sorry, praising your commentary. Barsi, I know Barsi. Well, she's flying. She came all the way. 103 for 6 after 12 overs. Just 4 overs remaining. Last over produced 2 wickets. Flicks it very fine towards long on for a single. Yes, that's what Hyderabad Lions need to do. Just don't allow themselves to be very much on the back foot. Not much they have the chance to do. As mentioned before, 4 overs just remaining here. Less than 4 now. Just get the goods going. But as you see, the people have started trickling inside the stadium. It's all because after this we'll be having the grand finale, the Khaki Bullets versus the Senior Warriors. Should be a wide. It's a huge one. Even for a left-hander, it would have been a wide. Make it 105 now for 6.
Looking to outfox the batter there, Pawan. A skipper of the side. Pawan Sai. It's gone up in the air. Extra cover. Getting under it. Nice and easy. Makes it look simple. Nanda with the catch, and Pawan Sai, the skipper, gets another one. It's the big hitting Praveen that's been dismissed here. Got only height, absolutely no distance. And that is the end of his innings and his stay at the crease today. 105 for 7.
So 105 for 7. 3 wickets have gone down in a space of just 5 runs. Concerns lying here as Moin has come up. And I met him while they were going down the stairs. Moin, very nice, fine gentleman, flashed out a smile. But here he has to just flush out the memories which happened before and just concentrate on the batting that lies ahead. Not many overs remaining. It's Pawan, the captain, who has got a wicket, goes for a huge slog underneath the blade. Wicket keeper does really well. So,
Vamsi behind the stumps. He's been good. A tidy. And taking a good catch as well. Swatted away on the leg side. We'll get off the mark with that. Moin has good ball sense. You can see it in the field. Yesterday when Moin was in the field, he was in those hot spots in the deep. The catches were coming. He almost pulled off a sensational catch. He has an opportunity with the bat today.
Venkatesh was trying to clear himself to hit a very hard, almost like a square cut. But again, the ball was slowed up from Pawan. His ball very craftily. You can see just 4 runs, including a wide. But that wicket has made the run flow restriction so much for the Hyderabad Lions. Last ball of the 13th over. Could have been a wide, but he goes for a mighty heave. Oh, misfielded for 4. He will not move an inch. Look at the stature. Look at the stance. He's just standing there in disbelief. His Pawan way outside off stump. Then Moin takes it. But the fielding was something much to be desired.
Ended up overrunning the ball and then had to take a step back. And there was a bounce very close to the fielder as well, which ended up going through his legs. Difficult for the fielder. Sometimes you need a little bit of space between where the ball bounces and where you are. Similar to when you're at the stumps, receiving a throw. If the throw is too close to you, it can be difficult to pick up. Similarly in the field as well. Those are the adjustments you make as a cricketer, as a fielder. What a useful boundary for the Lions to end that over. Nelson for 7 at the end of 13. They have 3 overs left in this first innings. How many more? Mayur, putting you on the spot here.
I feel probably 127. Maybe say 127, yeah. Is something. Where has the ball gone? Just a single. And what about for you? 130, 120, 140?
Well, 17 balls left. I'd like to see about 30 runs in those 17 balls. I know that is ambitious, but that's what they should or could be targeting. They're going to go for the runs. It's the last 3 overs of the innings. This is the final game for both these sides. 4th place playoff, so get as many runs on the board. If they can break it down, I say 3 sixes, a couple of 4s, and then we'll get to 40 runs. Sorry, 30 runs. That's something they can do. If you think, 30 runs in 17 balls, it looks like a big task. But if you break it down and say, okay, 4 sixes, that's 24 runs already. And a couple boundaries, let's say 3 boundaries, that's 12 runs. So then that's 7 balls, and then you still have a cushion of 8 balls or so. Well, that's how you kind of break it down.
Yes, a very good analysis. That is, Shivani. I'm sure that's how they need to look into the bigger picture. And one way to look at this is disdainfully treating the bad balls. That was one of those bad balls. But 5 consecutive singles now has come in this 14th over. After that, just 2 overs will be remaining. Again, flights the ball. It's a full toss over the mid-wicket. It flies over and deposits into the nets, which has covered the drainage of this Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here. What was a good over with all singles has spoiled it with a 6. It's a thumping shot. 14 overs ball. Hyderabad Lions 122 for 7.
Almost the same t-shirt in black Yahoo was wearing, right? Probably the foundation or something.
12 balls left in this first innings of match number 5 of the Elite Cricket League. Powered by CricClubs OTT platform partner Triller TV. You can watch it live and exclusive on the www.eclt20.com, or you can download the CricClubs app for all live scoring and live streaming options. Good footwork, goes down the ground. That's a good catch as well.
Probably they're trying to shuffle
Some tactics passed from outside for the Hyderabad Lions to their batters. New man in. Surya for the Lions. Moeen will be on the other side as it is. That was the first ball of the over. Pawan Sai. Left-hander. Good effort in the field there, although he lost his footing. It was good work to hold on to that one.
It's just a few steps or inches away from the ball going towards the backward square. But Pawan, it's still just 2 balls which has gone by, including a wicket off the first ball. But good broad shoulders from Moeen, scanning the field. 13 of 6 already has hit a boundary. That was 6 of the last ball of the previous over. So looking to use it, tossing it up, goes straight down the ground over the bowler's head. But fielding has been relatively good here from TV riders today. All in equation from 123 to 124. And a single comes in as it goes, as that went towards long off. The penalty met over going on, remember, being a 16 overs contest. Left and right in this time. It's Surya who has come at the fall of a wicket in the first ball of this over.
Moves inside the line of it, swung away on the leg side and finds the gap. The left-hander's angle doing the trick. Excellent shot. You can see how he moves into the ball. And that means he can access nice and fine on that square leg boundary. So crucial to get those angles right, whether as a bowler or as a batter, to understand what the bowler is trying to do and have the right shot options ready. Again on the leg side, but they've brought that deep square leg fielder around to cover that line. Good thinking from the TV riders.
And I feel he's bowling according to the feel, Pawan. And that's what he's saying. He's putting up his thumbs up. He knows exactly that might just be the area. But now this right-hander, it's Moin. You know how hard he can hit the cricket ball. Last ball of this 15th over. It's a top edge. And will fall very safely. We'll see a light at the end of the tunnel. So 6 balls now remaining in this first innings of this third and fourth place match. 15 overs bowled. Hyderabad Lions choosing to bat first are 130 for 8 versus the TV Riders.
Alright, final over of this innings. 130 runs on the board for the loss of 8 wickets. Nanda will have the ball in hand. And Moin will start on strike. There's a very straight long on and long off. A sweeper cover. A deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg. Which gap is Moin targeting? He likes to go over cow corner. Is that going to be his preferred line? Starts with the dot.
Yes, nice start. Looking at the replay. Again, trying to play it on the onside was Moin. And that's he's been his preferred outing for Moin. The 6 which he hit over the mid-wicket region last to last over. Just 5 remaining again. Similar one. This might just be a run out into the stumps. But I believe the non-strike is very much... Oh no. He'll keep on running and running all the way towards the dugout. Smiles at the camp of the yellow-black army. They've got the run out. And it was much more slower. Nanda knew what Moin was up to it. Wanted to flick it fine. And probably the batsman kept on running little in a very different wavered angle. That's why the route that he had to cover was much more. That actually consumed more time. And every second becomes so important when you go and run towards the danger zone. And wicketkeeper picked it up and in a flash disturbed the stumps. 9th wicket gone down. It's the captain SP, the superintendent of police, who has come out to bat. Hyderabad Lions 130 for 9. Just 4 balls remaining.
We'll get a good view that the batter wasn't really even in the frame. Vamsi has been brilliant behind the stumps. Good presence of mind, situational awareness to pull that glove off. Excellent work. They've restricted the Hyderabad Lions to 130 so far. Picked up 9 wickets. So just the last wicket in. SP ready. Skipper. Nice touch on the offside to take a single. Gets off the mark, brings Moin back on strike. Can he hit some lusty blows? Can he get a couple of boundaries here to finish this innings with a flourish?
And that's what the captain did very well. They all form such a nice platform. The captain coming at the end and giving the strike to Moin. Moin going for a huge slog. He misses, and he knows it's a frustrated look on his face. He knew He missed it, which should have been connected. And that's his favorite area. And when you don't connect, especially at the last over, that really kills the soul out of you. There's 2 remaining now.
Hit to the leg side. Bad bounce, a difficult bounce, takes the ball to the boundary. And that's going to mean Moeen will also stay on strike. 135 on the board now. Can he get another one? Just a replay of that last delivery. Good strong shot, didn't have to use his wrists. Final ball. It's a long on. They take the single, scamper across. And that's the end of this first innings. 16 overs is up, and 136 is what the Hyderabad Lions have put on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. Moeen ends with 16 runs off just 11. And SP Reddy, the skipper, came in just in that last over, faced 3 balls and scored 5 runs. When you look at the Hyderabad Lions scorecard, good contributions coming all throughout. 15 from Sunil, 18 from Revant, 37 big runs off just 18 deliveries from Shankar. That was a key wicket. 10 for Praveen and 16 from Moeen. In the end, played a good hand, taking them to 136 runs on the board. Is it enough?
Looking at the batting scorecard of Hyderabad Lions, selecting to bat first, powered by CricClubs. The highest score, 37 of 18 by Shankar. And too many less than 20 run marks, 18, 15, 10, 15. That was Moinuddin, who made some nice finish, some good blows, also got a life. Some misfields also helped the cause for him to get us some runs. But then the opening partnership was not very strong. But 136 for 9 in the allotted 16 overs. Everyone chipped in with a wicket except for Karam. 2 wickets apiece for Yashwant and Pawan, the captain. And 1 wicket apiece for Kalki Raj, Anil Royal, Ritesh and Nanda Kishore. Wickets falling at 16 for 1 it started. Then again 16 run partnership 32. Then good partnership of 38 for 70. Then again started the slide 70, 78. Not much added. 100 to 105. Those are 3 runs added for loss of 3 wickets. Then the slide again 122 to 130 and now 136 for 9. 9 runs adding to the extras column. So 137 is the target in 16 overs. That is for the TV Riders in this 4th and 5th place match of this Elite Cricket League. Right here from the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. You stay tuned. We'll be back with a chase very soon. Thank you.
চেক আউট কৰি আহিছোঁ হোটেলৰ আকৌ ডাইৰেক্ট এয়াৰপৰ্ট গুচি যাম আৰু 2:30 বজাততো এনেও হেৰি কৰিবলৈ 3:30তো বৰ্ডিঙে আছে কাৰণ মোৰ কালি সেইকাৰণে আহিছিলোঁ আৰু কালি অপশ্যন আছে যে কালি সেইকাৰণে নহ'লেতো আৰামছে আহিলোঁ এই যে তোমাৰ বলি মানে যে বলি প্লেয়াৰবোৰৰ যেনে IPL-ত যেনেকৈ অপশ্যন হয় হেৰি হয় এইটো ক্ৰিকেটৰে আছে এটা এইটো আছে কালি দুপৰীয়া আছে মানে এইটো ঘৰত অকণমান দেৰি ৰখি পেলাই আকৌ কালি কৰিব লাগিব গুগাওঁতে সেইটো কাৰণে ইয়াত আছে ইয়াত খোৱা দি থাকে আছে ৰাতিপুৱা হোটেলত খাই আহিছোঁ ইয়াত আছে এতিয়া আছিলে লাঞ্চ কৰিলোঁ ইয়াতে থাকেই আছে পুৰা ভাল চলি আছে ভালেই চলি আছে মাজতে খালি এচিৰ কাৰণে পটককৈ হেৰি হ'ল অকণমান জ্বৰ লগা নিচিনা লাগিছিল ঠিকে আছে এচিটো পটককৈ মূৰত লাগে এনেই ঠিকে আছে ভালে মিনচু কি কৰিছে আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে দিয়া খেল ষ্টাৰ্ট হ'ব মই গধূলি কৰিম খেল মোৰ ষ্টাৰ্ট হ'ল মই গধূলি কৰিম হা জনাম ফোন নহয় মানে ৰাতি দেৰি হ'ব পাৰে মই মেছেজ কৰি দিম He's from person was from Hyderabad. Speaking in the local language with some it's automatically controlled by someone probably it goes on and off right automatic
detecting the temperature of the room.
just run start seems company name so it's made by Hyderabad Cricket we also specialize in AC Chennai. So what time, how much time it takes from Chennai to Hyderabad?
50 minutes.
Oh, it's 50. Oh, so by the time you buckle up, it's there.
We will be landing in 20 minutes. Please put your tray tables up. Keep your window shades open.
By the time it finishes, landing time. It should be like us. Ma'am, what the table said. Stand up. But do they give something
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Elite Cricket League. We're into match number 5, which is the 4th place playoff between the Hyderabad Lions, who won the toss and elected to bat first, and the TV Riders. They put 136 runs on the board, did the Lions, for the loss of 9 wickets in their quota of 16 overs. And now we're just about to start the second innings. The Lions are out in the field, and the 2 opening batters for the TV Riders are also ready to take guard. The skipper SB ready. We'll start proceedings with the ball as we saw in yesterday's game as well. He will be starting with the sweeper cover and a long off in position. 137 the target for the TV Riders, 16 overs to get there. Couple of early wickets and the Lions are in the game. A good start by the TV Riders. If they're able to get off to a flying start, and they'll be well in control of this chase. This is Shabani Bhaskar, and with me, Mayur Barua. Good evening, Mayur.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Shivani. It's going to be an interesting chase. Up comes the first ball over the wicket from the captain himself, Mr. SP. And there's a helmet right behind the wicket keeper. We all know, isn't it? You hit the helmet, you get those bonus 5 runs as penalty. Yes. So need to be very conscious, the wicket keeper especially. Now he says, why not wear the helmet? Because he'll be coming up to the stumps to just negate that if the batsman is thinking to go ahead to charge SP, as it has been punched off the back foot towards short cover. Not a very high target, but it's a 16 overs contest. Remember, 137 needed of 96, -1 now, which has been scored. Over the wicket, SP continues. A short and wide, good collection from the wicket keeper. And yesterday also we've seen SP gets very animated every time the ball gets lodged into the wicket keeper. And his face is always like an anxious face. How can this not be out? As the ring of light has just started effect in this venue.
He's a mighty competitive cricketer, is SP ready, and that's why you have those emotions coming out. He started really well here. He started on the money, just a single off the first delivery, and then 3 dots, keeping it tight, keeping the batter quiet till now. Looking to unleash, long off, takes a good catch. Moeen is always in those hot spots because he's a good fielder, a good catcher. And SP ready in the very first over gets a wicket.
And if you remember, Shivani, just before the match started, Moin and SP just were walking in. They were talking about some tactics, and that's the reason why he kept dancing all the way from long off after claiming the catch and lifted the captain and said, yes, that's what we discussed and that's what we got. 1 for 1. Trouble already for the TV Riders with the ball remaining in the first over.
Abhishek back in the hut without disturbing the score. Yesterday's game, we saw Abhishek and Kola Mahesh, the two openers, a different opening pair, and already the third batter in. Good swing there from SB Reddy, just straightening enough. What a top over to start proceedings from the skipper. A wicket and a run, only off the first over, 1 for 1.
So my cousin's wife, she featured in this song. So they got selected for some initial bit of the song.
One for one, not the start that TV riders were expecting to have, but that's the story. They cannot hide from the fact that that was seriously a very good catch, well planned, well executed by the captain and from Moin himself. So what lies in more story here? We'll have the last laugh. It's a long story to be told remaining between orange and yellow. Softly placed. The skipper is right in picture everywhere, but a soft single will come in. But very good start here. Very confident push from the Hyderabad Lions. They want the roar to be a deafening one across this venue. You're watching the Elite Cricket League, and it's powered by CricClubs, and also watching the action globally on the OTT platform of Trailer TV, and also log on to www.eclt20.com.
The beginning of the innings, the TV riders needed to go at 8.5 runs and over. Chance! Oh! The outstretched hand of the extra cover fielder. It was a difficult chance, but a chance nonetheless. An opportunity, another opportunity created by Manohar.
Outstretched hands, could have been 2 down, could have been 2 for 2. Did get good portion of his hand in there. So much oohs and ahs. This time flicks it fine and had to just beat the fielder at short fine leg, and it trickles away very quickly for 4. First boundary in this chase for the TV riders, make it 7 for 1. Just waits for the ball, and very wrong land there from Manohar, and he has paid the price for it in terms of 4 runs.
A fine flick from Manu. He has the skipper on the other side. Pavan Sai was coming at number 3. Movement into the right-hander, SB Reddy amongst the action. Good stop, keeps it down to 1.
You see the captain everywhere. It just reminded me of my childhood when you used to lose our cricket ball. Everywhere used to go is to see the cricket ball. That's what's actually is happening. He's there at point. It seems like he's there at cover. Slowly you'll feel him getting himself to a very different position. Good shot over cover and extra cover and on towards the deep for 4. Second boundary in the chase for the TV riders. They need it regularly. Little over pitch for Manohar. Goes for the full stride ahead and gets a nice position onto for 4.
Skipper picks up a boundary. Prompts a change in field as well. Now the cover has dropped back to a sweeper. A long off and sweeper. The two boundary riders. No one on the leg side outside the circle. Goes straight. Punches it and settles for a single. Good thinking from Pawan Sai. Was looking to go leg side. Just chips it straight. It's been a good over for the TV riders. 13 for 1 after 2.
The captain, Aspie, is up again. He is the one who gave the first smell of blood for his team. A good seam position. Ooh, he knew that. Should I play? Should I not? The batsman says, nope, I can give it a good leave. I have some time. 137 is the target. 16 overs contest, remember. This 4th and 5th position. Corporate Missiles have grabbed the 3rd position. But after this, we'll have the grandest of the finale of this Elite Cricket League. Wanting to try, but so far away. Trying to repeat the similar ball that Aspie Reddy delivered previously. Again, so far away. It's captain to captain. Always gives us such a nice dimension to the game.
Mini battles in the bigger encounter. That's getting a little too much movement away, SP Reddy, from the right-hander. He's starting within the wide line, but because of the movement he's been able to extract under lights as well now. Lights have taken full effect here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. They're just getting a little bit of extra movement that's taking it away. Pulled away, finds the gap, nice and easy. Does it for the skipper, Pawan Sai, picks up another.
And very nice shot this was. Touch shorter from the captain Aspie Reddy. And he takes it towards a full power. Pawan, this time the battle has been won by the captain at the opposite end from the batting team. That will give some confidence, but not very far away from the fingers of that field, that short mid-wicket region, as it was just been played over his head. And Pawan now moves on to double figures of 10 with his first boundary of 6 balls. Required run rate, and currently going almost in hand at 8.14 and 8.63. And double the trouble here for the captain from the bowling end. Pawan gives a very nice little blow to that. The wind is definitely flowing for the benefit of Pawan this time.
A change in line from SP Reddy because of those wides on the offside. He's tried to correct his line, but in the process has also cut down on the swing that he was getting early on. And takes the outside edge. Dot ball. Well bowled, well fielded. There was a small change in the field. The offside rider came into the circle. There's a very wide, long on, almost at a cow corner. Plenty of space straight down the ground if the batter so dares.
Yes, so much needed. And it keeps on thinking, Aspie Reddy, you know. So some good medium pace. Did he get some edge onto it? Was going for a full swing of the blade. Again, hands on behind the back. And it's gentle smile on his face will tell you the story. How hard he keeps on gasping for breath. But again, he's a thinking captain. You have also mentioned Shivani before, that he's agile, he's aggressive in his approach. And that's actually helping him at this age also to be so fit. And almost as talking about feet and being the agility on the field, that ball, if it would have probably curved more and had not touched the bat, I'm sure that was plumb in front for sure. But 3 overs ball, TV Riders 24 for 1.
Current run rate 8 for the TV Riders. Required run rate 8.69. They've had 2 good overs now. Can they keep it going? Big shot! Steps into the ball, into the line, and deposits it on the leg side. 1 bounce into the fence. Starts this over with a boundary.
A seriously long shot, and who else? It's Pawan again, the captain of TV Riders. Look at that, smokes it. Absolutely taking to the cleaners again. It's towards the deep mid-wicket regions. How many? Just pull out a wagon wheel of the 6s that has been hit. It will tell you probably a good percentage. It's a boundary? Okay. So I thought it went all the way, looking at how the bat swing was from the captain Pawan. And how much he makes a very good movement onto it. That doesn't expose his thumbs too much. And that probably will tell you the quality and the hallmark of how Pawan plays the shot. The last over was also proving to be beneficial for the captain as he won the battle against his opposition captain, SP.
Shankar, good presence of mind, but the batter was already in the crease. We've seen this happen in international cricket as well, when the batter is looking to flick on the leg side. Because of the body lean forward, that back leg comes in front, and they overbalance, and then they're out of their crease for that split second as the 2 legs switch. Pulled away, through square leg. Nicely placed by Pawan Sai. He's enjoying his time out there.
Yes, good crucial boundary this is. And now this will put the ball under pressure. Touch shorter. Again, he hits it back past the square leg fielder, just giving a chase, but no one patrolling the boundary and backward square leg. Just the ball boy in question. So 4 wide, 4, and that's what does it, isn't it? You started with a boundary, and then just to alter the line, you've given 2 wides, and again falter the angle, the line, and again you give away for a boundary. So what you do now, you change your field, but again, do you change your mentality? Manohar again charging in, the left armour over the wicket. No, this time Pawan tries to clear the green field. There's no one at long on. The fielder, one comes charging in probably from mid-on, and one from the cow corner region. But runs here, runs galore, I would say. After those 2 boundaries, now a couple of runs.
Smart front Pawan Sai as well, because he knew he had to go straighter. with that cow corner fielder in position now. Well bowled, well bowled. And Shankar does well behind the stumps. It's a difficult take when it's all that full. It does well to get down in time. Gonna have to reload and re-bowl that one. Looking to keep it away from Pawan Sai's hitting arc. He's so strong on the leg side. He's able to place the ball. We've seen a boundary over cow corner. We've seen one through square leg. And we've seen a shot over mid-on as well. And with Manohar's angle into the right-hander, it opens out plenty of space on that leg side as well, which is an added challenge for the bowler.
And the challenge hasn't stopped because he still has a ball to deliver. It's been a long one. It's given away 26 of 11. Again, the field setting heavily packed offside. This one, the captain himself at Kali. This point, field the wicket keeper still up, but he again launches the shot. Oh, dropped. And to make matters worse, it's a boundary. Oh, one bounce, a boundary, but more than that, the luck, how it has swung like a pendulum. He just gives everything he could, but cannot, being well stationed by the fielder. As he was trying to stop the ball just trickles over the rope for 4 and also finishes over number 4. The TV Riders are 42 for 1.
I actually never watched the movie. I only know that one song from the movie. I think Tukre. Final over of the power play coming up. There is a bowling change for the Hyderabad Lions. Azhar into the attack. Some luck going on his way in that previous over. Pawan Sai. Worked away nice and fine. Fine flick to start this final over of the power play. Pawan Sai motoring along. Missing his line. And also shorter in length. So as long as he gets some bat on it, it's going to run away. No protection in the deep. There's only a 45 fielder. Shorter. And hit off the back foot. A cut in front of square from Pawan Sai. A difficult batter to bowl to. If you bowl full, he's taking you straight. If you bowl short, he is ready as well. Seemed a little awkward It was an effective shot to find another boundary. Back to back to start the over.
And a 50 has come in. 50 for 1 for the TV Riders. Back-to-back boundaries now. Oh, goes over the keeper's head. Hat-trick of boundaries. Not the way that he was hoping for, but Pawan on complain. Pawan means wind. And what a blowing of the wind here for him. Was an attempt of a bouncer to bounce him up. But he claims a boundary instead. Gets a very good thick portion of the blade. And straight on right behind the wicket keeper for 4.
Pace is a double-edged sword, and with pace comes extra bounce, and if he's able to get up under the bounce with some luck, this is what will happen. He's been good to get up and rise with the extra bounce that others have been able to extract off the surface. And he's had some luck go his way as well. Two balls left in the power play. Required run rate was 8.5, went up to 9, and now is down to 7.3. Slower delivery, played with nice soft hands, just runs it down to that deep fielder. Picks up an easy single, ambling across.
Good from Azhar, that is just mixing up his pace. Gone for 3. But then after that dot, then a single, that's very important, that you don't show your emotions, that you're on the back foot. Last ball of the 5th over, charging the batsman was Anil R. He'll play it towards a short mid-wicket region. Was attempting to go for the second. He'll keep the strike for himself. After 5 overs, the TV Riders are a 56 for 1 in this 4th and 5th position match versus the Hyderabad Lions here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad.
It's been a good power play for the TV Riders. They're in pursuit of 137. They've gotten 56 of them in the first 5 overs of this chase for the loss of just the 1 wicket. Abhishek was the wicket to fall. That's been a good partnership thereafter. Pawan Sai came in at number 3. Got going straight away. The left arm pace of Sharat in operation. Nicely bowled. Just holds its line. Big heave-ho from Anil. Misses it completely.
Good start to his first ball off his first over. This is nice angle. And from a left-hander, it sometimes becomes so tough for the right-handers to pick up. And I remember, Shivan, you saying yesterday that many of the batters might not have the experience of facing too many left-armers, and that also actually makes it difficult for them. And under the lights, as the ball will probably swing more, it makes it tough to pick them up. And very rightly so that you have pointed out, that's such a very important point. Sometimes, it says, okay, how much difference does it make? But for someone who's been facing just right armers over the wicket, and then suddenly left arm around the wicket, cramping for room becomes very tough. That's when probably the individual coaches, again, these are not regular players, but full tosses are the flavor sometimes of the season. Just one run towards deep mid-wicket region.
As you talk about the angle of the left armour, it all comes down to alignment. Many batters like to open that front leg, but how much do you open it? And then where are you facing? That becomes a question. Some batters choose not to open their legs, but then they end up opening the shoulders. Now your feet, hips and shoulders need to be in alignment. And because of that angle, the left arm over angle, the batter's alignment is thrown off. Now the bat would have been coming from, say, first slip or second slip will come from wider. And then you have that bat pad gap that's created. So that's the technical aspect of the angle. Going for the second. Direct hit from the keeper. Would have done the trick. Unfortunately, wasn't to be for the Hyderabad Lions. They were in a hurry to get that second run. But it's been one short. That means the batter hasn't reached the crease. So although they ran two, only one will be counted as they did not complete the first run.
Yes, again, error in judgment, error in running, but that's happened generally when you're looking towards the ball and not just sliding your bat enough inside. A short run being signaled by the umpire, again towards the same fielder. It does very well because the ball had the pace, and with so much of misfielding that you have seen, and some seriously has went towards the boundary. But good over. This is, as you can see, started off with a dot. That was such a good ball, angling outside the off stump from the right-hander. And a couple of dots, wide dots, singles, and then wide and single. Last ball on the pads. It's a huge appeal. And that's again a problem as a left armer. You won't be getting too much LBW more often than you desire. And that's what the umpire is also telling Sharat, that the angle at which you are bowling and as a left armer, it creates some doubts in the mind of an umpire to raise the dreaded finger. But it's a dot to finish, and it's a very good start from Sharat in his very first over. 6 overs bowl. The TV Riders are 61 for 1.
There's a great shout from the keeper and the bowler. I think the only thing that could have saved the batter there was that inside edge. I think there was a bit of bat on it. Otherwise, it was a very good shout. There is no pitching. The ball was a full toss straight onto the pads. So you take that part of the equation out. I'm enjoying the DJ here. Plenty of good songs. It's been a mix of all the woods. Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood. We've had Hindi, Telugu, Tamil. It's a festival, it's a fiesta, it's a 2-day fiesta of plenty of cricket and entertainment. This is the place to be. If you're anywhere here in Secunderabad or Hyderabad, Opal Stadium. I see your stars in action. The Sydney Warriors will be in action soon for that final. They will be taking on the Khaki Bullets, who have been playing some exceptional cricket. They've played clinically in both their games. 2 wins under their belts coming into the final. The Sydney Warriors scored 241 last night against the Kadarannas and won that encounter by a mere margin of 9 runs. Estaman, with a scintillating 108 is what he scored. Can he repeat it? Can the Sydney Warriors put runs on the board again in that evening game? We'll have to wait and watch. Really exciting. Really exciting stuff coming up. as Ramana comes into the attack. Another left armer in the mix.
Ramana is first over for the left armer. Spins and tosses the ball like a pack of cards. And one to heave. Wicket keeper so deadly. It immediately takes off the gloves and trying to throw it more comfortably. And Ramana, that's what you'll be hoping for. That's a wide to start off. Wide and another wide. But then can he allow himself to be one of the prospects to make the wickets fall like pack of cards? But 73 needed of 10 overs. Now it's a skyer. And fielders, both of them, I exactly don't know what has happened, but the pace just slowed up from the feet and a ball falls right in between them.
Falling in no man's land there. Luck going the TV rider's way. It seemed like an opportunity, but went nowhere near a fielder, unfortunately, for the Lions. Outside edge. Chance at the non-striker's end. But it's a lot more difficult to throw to that end. It takes a little more effort. You need to take a fraction of a second more to align yourself, line it up, and go to the target. And also behind the bowler, there's no one to back up, so might result in an extra run. A safer option is go to the keeper. Big appeal. Looking for that leg side heave.
Yes, again, probably the flight of the ball has made the batsman go a little deceptively slow in his approach also. Make those shoelaces tight, get those gloves again, getting grip your tighter, because again you'll feel your sweaty palms as the lights have taken full effect and the sun has gone down completely, and we're drenched in complete black background now. As this Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium will be painted with those artificial lights, and so good, nice orange color draped in green, and also the colors of these umpires, the players also, and different color show here. Color coding is 6 here, absolutely over. And did the ball just hit the roller? I guess so, yes. It has probably got a small dent, but no dent in the confidence of the batsman. Way too short from Ramana, the left armer. It's a huge crime to bowl short from a left armer. 6 runs all the way.
It wallops that over. Square leg. And just runs it down to short third. No single there. Dot ball. And 2 dot balls in this over, but he also has had his share of wides. Just struggling initially on the offside, over correcting to the leg side. Hasn't found his rhythm yet, Ramana. Two dots to end the over, 73 for 1.
And that's Mr. Ganesh from CricClubs. Hello, Mr. Ganesh. Good to see you among the crowds. He's a celebrity of his own, isn't it? Nice, nice gentleman that you'll find among the masses. Ganesh, at the helm of affairs for CricClubs, and it's what it is, this tournament, Elite Cricket Club, powered by CricClubs, and also globally getting broadcasted on the OTT platform, the Trailer TV, and also on www.eclt20.com. That's where you'll find every information about the tournament, and every information of the tournament, every information of the shot will be carpeted for this 4 runs, and also for a drop catch. Upender R comes in and could have struck gold in the very first ball.
50 up for Pawan Sai as well. With that shot, was a difficult opportunity. Put in the hard yards, almost pulling off a stunner. This has gone high in the air. Moin looking to get under it. But the ball goes the distance. No signs of slowing down here from Pawan Sai. 51, and now 6 more runs added. 57 off just 29 deliveries. You are with the ball. Picked up a couple of wickets yesterday. Just coming to bowl his first over, and is greeted with a couple of boundaries.
Yes, he says, welcome to the bowling crease. You are a fielder for a long time, but that's the danger of now bowling to Pawan. It's Anil on strike. Nice, clear hitting. You can hear the sound even. It's a nice, deafening noise. You can hear the commentary box also, as it hits the sweetest part of the cricket bat. But good over this is for the TV riders. Last ball over the wicket. Seam up delivery, didn't rise as much as Pawan was expecting. But this over has given his half century. 58 not out of 30 for Pawan, the captain. TV riders halfway through of the chase after 8 overs at 86 for 1.
Good turnout here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Uppal in Hyderabad. Plenty of spectators and fans coming in to watch their stars in action. We've seen some brilliant displays of batting and bowling over the past 2 days. Pawan Sai getting to a half century, 58 off just 31. Still out there is the skipper, as Vamsi is introduced into the attack for the Lions. Helped away to the boundary, just getting inside the line of the ball, using the angle, using the pace of Vamsi. Nice and easy from Anil.
And a taunt shot here, but absolutely wearing his line and length. Now it's Vamsi C who has come in, and he has given the full treatment. He might be saying, okay, this is one ball which has just slipped by, but I don't know how much the captain SP will be forgiving him, because he himself bowled such a nice tight over, getting a wicket of this very first over. Moin taking up the catch. It was 1 for 1 after the first over, but good partnership. This is now you see 90-run partnership. This is, but mainly thanks to how the captain Pawan has played at the other end, keeping the ends very easy. Now this will also help to factor in the chase. Ramana right behind, but his chase will only allow him to burn some calories and not enough legs to get the ball for 4-1-4. The score now moves on to 95 for 1.
2 boundaries in this over so far. Up and over on the offside. Good work on the boundary line at sweeper cover. That ball was traveling at pace and constantly going away from him. Gets a good hand on it, keeps it inside that boundary rope. Exceptional effort. Although the game is slipping away from them, the commitment is still there on the field. It's great to see. Bowlers are still trying to see if they can get a breakthrough and put the brakes on. Finds the gap. Timing. Power and poise.
That's been the story for them as TV Riders brings up the triple figure mark. The chase is on. They are on with the buttons. The panic button might slowly be pushed up by Hyderabad Lions. Oh! Has he taken one of the most remarkable cotton ball that you see in this league? No expression on Vamsi. See his face. 3 boundaries. Two singles, and last ball produces a wicket. It is touch little shot, probably not very short enough to pull the shot, but Anil R wanting to just crave it has played it straight into the hands of Vamsi himself. Cotton ball, and it's now 100 for 2 after 9 overs for the TV Riders.
Extra bounce from the off spinner does the trick. 27 well-made runs for Anil as he walks back, 100 for 2. And that means Hritesh is out there in the middle, joining his captain at the crease. Some respite for the Hyderabad Lions with that wicket. Can they claw their way back into this game? 37 is what's required from here on. They have 7 overs to get there. The TV Riders, that means a run rate of less than 6. 5.29 to be exact. We've done the hard work in the first part of this innings. They're going along at 11.11. That was the last ball of the over. So now Pavan Sai will be on strike. Hritesh will be at the non-strikers end. And Sharat will continue.
Sharat. Same out delivery. It might just be another wicket into the kitty for Hyderabad Lions. No. Couple of runs do come in. 99-run partnership was broken early on. One more run could have been exactly 100, but Sarad is disappointed. He says the field was set, but should have been a wicket, isn't it?
Not happy with the positioning of the fielder. He felt the fielder was too far in. Wants him to sit on the circle. Does well on this occasion to stop that ball. If he sits on the circle, he'll have a little more time to react, especially when the ball's going behind him. Even with the back pedal, he would have been able to take it. Another opportunity this time, more towards long off, but the ball goes the distance. Seemed like an opportunity off the bat, but not Pawan Sai's bat. Incredible.
Some hitting. He's just got some good force right behind the shot, and the cheerleaders can see the ball clearing the distance all the way over long off. This is good ounces of some show on display. Now just 29 needed of 39 balls. So right on top of this game is now TV Riders on Hyderabad Lions. Sharath again was trying to just make the ball seam away much more fuller. Nicely driven also by Pawan to give the strike to Ritesh. Yet to face a ball for himself, but should have been 2 down at a score of 100 when and Sharath knew that he just lay hand on a good opportunity there, which was missed. Oh, chips it right back to Sharath. Oh, has he dropped it? Where is the ball gone, Shivani?
Just drops out of his hands. I think the ball came slower than he expected it to. Unfortunately, isn't able to hold on. Ritesh gets a life early. Very first delivery that he faces, chips it straight back to the bowler, but gets a reprieve. Worked away off his pads and will pick up a boundary to add insult to injury and rub salt into the wounds. It's a good over. 13 runs coming off it for the TV Riders. 10 overs done. There's that opportunity that went down again. And at the end of 10, 1-1-3 for 2. .24 runs from here on with 6 overs to go. That's a required run rate of 4.00. Vamsi picked up a wicket, but also conceded 14 runs in his first over. Is back with the ball. Can he pick up a couple more wickets in quick succession to get the Lions back in the game? Pawan Sai has played a brilliant knock, a captain's knock, 72 off just 37. That ball just holding its line. We've seen him turn quite a few deliveries, some sharply as well. But he has the ability to bowl the arm ball without giving it away.
Vamsi continuing, intentionally just opening the face of the blade towards a point. Will get no run, but you don't have to do anything which is out of the box for the TV Riders. 23 needed of 34. This is very much the match for them to claim the position number 4 for them. So it was a 6-team event. This Elite Cricket League is just coming to the fag end of this tournament now. After this chase, it will be just the grand finale remaining. The Khaki Bullets versus the Senior Warriors. The Tollywood Cricket Association to lock horns for that glistening trophy that was shown in the first innings. And there's so many man of the match awards, probably best batter, spirit of the game award, probably somewhere, I don't know, never know. Fighter of the match, wickets galore, runs galore, and sixes galore also. Over long, up goes some exercising for the umpire. 121 for 2 now, just 16 needed.
This opens the face of the bat. And with it, gets another 6. A slightly open face. What that does is it slices the ball. And it travels further Good work at deep square leg. And gets down just in time to stop the delivery, to stop the ball. Mixed over this 6, and other than that 4 runs, so 10 runs coming off that over. 1, 2, 3 for 2.
Just 14 needed of 5 overs at less than 3 runs per over. Now needed 123 for 11 overs. A nice little gentle smile towards the wicketkeeper. So confident. Did he say that I will finish it in this captain's over? SP comes in for his 3rd over. 1 wicket for 12 runs and hoiks it over towards the fine leg. No one in contention. A fielder was there. Ball boy gets a chance to claim the limelight. Just 10 needed now.
Full toss on leg side is easy for Hritesh. Easy picking, just has to make bat ball contact, and he gets enough of it. 10 runs required now. Goes straight down the ground. Long on is quite wide, which means it will be back-to-back 4s for Hritesh. Excellent batting. Good stride forward. Free flow of the bat. Oh, there it is. And watch that on repeat.
And didn't even broke a sweat as he thumbed that shot. And he did see and did say to the wicket keeper that the captain might just come under the palm. Back-to-back boundaries. First towards fine leg and now straight down the ground. Just a shot away. And I feel, Shivani, this might just be the shot. 6 needed. It's a wide wicketkeeper. Seriously in business. Takes his gloves off as he regularly did. 5 needed and still has a chance to go down the ground for a 6 and finish it off.
What a knock Pawan Sai has played. Captain's knock 81 off just 41. Came in when the score was 1 for 1 in that first over. Big swing and a miss. He's played with plenty of responsibility, but at the same time has maintained almost a 200 strike rate. That's why they're in such a comfortable position, just needing 5 runs with plenty of time remaining in this chase. A couple of good deliveries from SP Reddy. He's not one to just lie down. He's going to fight till that last run is scored.
And as you have mentioned, he's such a thinking captain. And that's why. And after every ball that he bowls, he just makes that grin on his face. He knew how close and how effective he could have been. As you rightly mentioned, at 1 for 1, after 5 balls, it was when the first wicket fell down. After that, Vince claiming of a huge partnership, again trying to do something different. In pursuit of doing so, he has given it a wide. So runs just flowing like some easy dam through the water. It's like spoon feeding those runs now. Just 4 needed for them to win this match and claim the 4th position now for the TV Riders. The pads on the pads, but clearly going down the leg side. Has he lifted his finger? Is gone? Yeah, okay. I really didn't see because it has been switched so tightly. Don't know how tight was this one, but huge confident appeal. Hritesh says, okay, how did you raise the finger? But 3rd wicket gone down. Just 4 needed. Nothing nothing much to trouble up in their mind for the TV riders.
That is the fighting spirit of SP Reddy. Even if there's only 3 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs left, he's still going to give it his all. A brilliant delivery. It was a bit of shape away from the right-hander, so it seemed like it was going to angle down, but the ball did swing very late. That's why it would have crashed into that leg stump. A confident appeal from the bowler SP Reddy and the keeper Shankar. It was easy to sway the umpire in the right direction. Three down as Yashwant makes his way out. Was good with the ball. The leg spinner. Picked up a couple of wickets. Joins his captain. Can he add the finishing touches?
I feel it's a boundary of the very first ball that he faces. Isn't it? Never know. I feel so, but yes, what a captain he has been. SP Reddy fighting till the end. That's what you want to do, and it might just be the end. Finally, the predictions over 2 days has come true for me. This is the first time that something I predicted it has come true. So this match was actually finished in this over, and the last ball has produced a boundary. And that's the 4th position being secured by TV Riders, defeating the Hyderabad Lions here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Hyderabad. And they win by 7 wickets with 4 overs to spare. So that's a very good margin of victory for them. And they claim with all smiles to their name the 4th position. So 5th position goes to the Hyderabad Lions. 3rd is already from by the missiles, by the corporate missiles, and now it will be such a good nice claimation, I would say, of all those players. You can see those hugs coming in, and they know they've made such a good hard-fought contest. The mobiles are also up. They've been saying, probably, did you watch us on TV? But good contest that you've seen, isn't it, Shivani?
It's hustle between bat and ball. They've done well here to finish the chase within 12 overs. Pawan Sai and Yashwant in that first innings picked up 2 wickets apiece. And then they were the 2 batters out there in the middle to complete the chase as well. Pawan Sai, captain, leading from the front with an unbeaten 81 off just 41 deliveries. Good partnerships with Anil Royal and Hritesh to get this win under their belt. Hyderabad Lions, you had some good performances from them as well yesterday and today. Shankar was the top scorer for them today, 37 off 18. Praveen did well for them yesterday. Moeen with a quick fire 20 off just 13, not out at the end of the innings. There's the TV Riders batting card. Abhishek went early in the very first over. SP Reddy with the wicket. Moeen with a good catch, well judged catch, and Anil Royal and Pawan Sai combining well with a big partnership. Hritesh went for 13. Yashwant came in, just faced the 1 ball, and that was enough to get them over the line in 12 overs. Plenty of options used by the Hyderabad Lions. SP Reddy picking up 2. The captain, always a fighter, Vamsi as well, picking up a wicket. The other bowlers had a tough time, especially against Pawan Sai. Was enjoying his time out there. 136 is what the Hyderabad Lions mustered in that first innings and was chased down in 12 overs. Let's take a look. A recap how this match panned out. Hyderabad Lions won the toss, elected to bat first. Shankar led the charge for the Lions, 37 off 18. 20 late runs from Moeen, unbeaten off just 13. A good cameo. Pawan and Yashwant with 2 wickets apiece. And what an economy for Pawan Sai as well. Just 16 runs conceded in his 2 overs. Restricted the Hyderabad Lions to 136, picking up 9 wickets. And the TV Riders in response got off to a shaky start, 1 for 1 after 1. But thereafter, Pawan Sai, the captain, steadied the ship along with Anil. big partnership. 81 unbeaten runs from the captain, sees the team home, chases it down with plenty of overs to spare, 4 overs to spare, that's 24 balls, and the TV Riders win this encounter by 7 wickets to secure the 4th place in this elite cricket league. Congratulations to the TV Riders, commiserations to the Hyderabad Lions. They've thoroughly entertained all of us. We'll take a bit of a break and we will come back with that grand final. Do join us in a little bit of time.